I am giving Dr. Subin Kumar Srivastava from the Department of Science under the Faculty of Education and Methodology, Jyoti Vidyapith, Women's University, Jaipur. Today I will discuss on the linear transformation. Let UF and VF are the two vector spaces over the field F. Then a linear transformation from U to V is the function T, the set UV such that T alpha A alpha plus B beta is equal to A T of alpha plus B T of beta for all alpha comma beta belongs to U and A comma B belongs to F. This condition is also called the linearity property, and the linear transformation is also known as the vector space homomorphism. Linear operator. Let VF is the vector space, then the linear operator on V is the function T from V to V dash, V to V, such that T A alpha plus B beta is equal to A T of alpha plus B of T of beta. Now we see the example. A function T defined as T A comma B comma C is equal to A comma B from V3R into V2R is the linear transformation. Let alpha is equal to A1 B1 C1 and beta is equal to A2 B2 C2, A comma B belongs to F. Then A alpha plus B beta is equal to A1 plus B A2 comma A B1 plus B B2 comma A C1 plus A C2. Then T A alpha plus B beta is equal to A A1 B A2 comma A B1 plus B B2 since it is given. T A comma B comma C is equal to AB. Then A L1 comma B B1 plus B A2 comma B B2. This is A A1 B1 plus B A2 B2. Now some important transformations. First, zero transformation. Let U, F and VF are the two vector spaces. The function T from U to V defined by T alpha is equal to 0 for all alpha belongs to U is called the zero transformation. Next, identity operator. Let VF be a vector space, then the function T from V cross V dash defined by I alpha is equal to alpha for all alpha belongs to V is known as the identity operator. Next, negative Next, negative of a linear transformation. Let U, F and VF are the two vector spaces and let T is a linear transformation from U to V. Then the corresponding negative transformation minus T is defined as minus T of alpha is equal to minus T alpha. Now, next, range and null space of a linear transformation. Range. Let U, F and VF are two vector spaces and let T is the linear transformation from U into V. Then the range of T is written as R of T. R of T is the function, is the set of all vectors B in V such that B is equal to T of alpha for some alpha belongs to U. Now null space. Let U, F and VF are two vector spaces and T is the linear transformation from U to V. Then the null space of T denoted by NRT is the set of all vector alpha in U such that T alpha is equal to 0. Thus N of T is equal to alpha belongs to U such that T of alpha is equal to 0. Now a theorem. If U, F and VF are two vector spaces and T is the linear transformation from U into V, then range of T is subspace of V. RT is the empty subset of V. So we have to show that RT is the subset of V. Let beta 1 comma beta 2 belongs to RT. That implies alpha 1 comma alpha 2 belongs to U such that T alpha 1 is equal to beta 1 and T alpha 2 is equal to beta 2. Let A comma B belongs to F. We have A beta 1 comma B beta 2 is equal to A T of alpha 1 plus B T of beta 2 alpha 2. This is T A alpha 1 plus B alpha 2. Since T is the linear transformation, by linearity property we can write this. So A alpha 1 plus B beta 2 belongs to U such that T A alpha 1 plus B alpha 2 is equal to A beta 1 plus B beta 2. Hence RT is the subspace of V. Now next theorem. Let UF and VF are two vector spaces and T is the linear transformation from U into V. Then the kernel K of T or the null space of T is a subspace of V. Let NT means nullity of T is equal to alpha belongs to U such that T of alpha is equal to 0. Since T0 is equal to 0, that implies NT is non-empty set. Let alpha comma beta belongs to NT. Let A comma B belongs to F such that T of alpha is equal to 0 and T of beta is equal to 0. Now we have to prove A alpha plus B beta belongs to NT. We have T of A alpha plus B beta is equal to A T of alpha plus B T of beta, but T of alpha and T of beta is equal to 0. So T of A alpha plus B beta is equal to 0. It means A alpha plus B beta belongs to NT. Hence, NT is the subspace of V. Next, rank and nullity. Let T is a linear transformation from a vector space VF into a vector space VF with U as a finite dimensional, then the rank of T is denoted by rho of T is the dimension of the range of T. That implies rho of T is equal to dimension of RT. Thank you.